Kia ora kata katoa, kata Wīpi Māori ho, and as you can see, I got a new fit, I got some new clothes, and I haven't edited this picture yet, and I don't know if I'm going to be fucked to edit the background out of this picture, but anyways, what are we doing today? We're going to be making some mabo doufu. Mabo doufu. AKA the Japanese version of mapo tofu, which I did not even 100% do right, I'm pretty sure. But you know what I say about that? Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Kaitakuri. You're adopted. Anyways, first up, you know how it is. We gotta cut an onion, because aromatics, umami, and it tastes good. That's basically umami. But anyways, you know, just cut the top, bottom off. You know how fucking onion works, right? I mean, if you don't, then that's probably bad. But anyways, that's why you're here watching this video. Probably not. Actually, no. But anyways, you know, just cut the tops and bottom off, peel it, get the core out, you're fine. Anyways, then, you know, I just diced it up. I was being a bit fancy, but then I forgot I took the core out already, so I couldn't really do the trick 100% right. But because my knife is super sharp, because I'm that great at sharpening my beautiful gyuto that costs $500 with Afterpay, I will add. You know, Afterpay, so I don't feel it. I just, you know, did a real good fine dice on it. Look at them knife skills. 2 years in the making. And I'm still fucking horrible. And I was just doing, you know, a little bit of the more fancy schmancy dicing after I diced it up to get even smaller and finer. Right, next up, got the fucking green onion, you know, I took the green and the white separate, you know, because I don't like mixing colours. I'm not about that. Don't cancel the YouTube. After that power video, I don't think I can get any more cancelled, eh? But anyway, so I used the green for garnish, and I used the whites to put in a little bit before I serve the final dish, so it gets a little cooked. Anyways, then, you know, I thought, why not? There's some in the fridge, I may as well use them so they don't go off, because I hate wasting food. I threw in a couple of mushrooms, because they're nice. And I just cut them into, like, little wedges. Although I should add, I then diced them up a little bit more later, because I realized I didn't want big pieces of mushroom. I changed my mind. Righto, last up is a little bit of a aromatic booster. I thought it tasted pretty nice, and I do indeed love my ginger. As you can guess, I put in ginger. I mean, I didn't peel it. You know, at my work, we just wash the ginger so we don't have to peel it. But if you don't wash your ginger, I'd suggest peeling it. Anyways, I just did that into a nice small dust too. Also, I'm just going to ignore the fact that if I replace ginger with fucking Darko or Ude, that would be an entirely different meaning, and it's still funny as fuck when I think about it. An innuendo, you may even call it. So, you know, this is called being a fancy schmancy motherfucker. The way you dice it is you make a bunch of thin strips and then you put them all together and you cut it the other way. I know, like, what? I would never have thought of that in my life. Not the mea, he tino hiao ne. AKA, a fucking idiot. Anyway, it's time for the tofu and the fucking, you know, mabo doufu. As you can see, some of it was already broken up. Why? Because I bought, you know, a nice box of tofu from the Asian grocery when I was making sukiyaki for my family the other day, you know, for the whānau. But I don't know if it was in the box or like that already, or because I put it in my bag. But the underside got a bit fucked up on half of it. But then again, it's the same brand I use at my work, and sometimes they're just fucked up whenever we get them. So I think it's the brand. So it's not my fault, but I put all the bad pieces in this fucking tub to use for this mapo doufu. Anyways, back to the video now. I'm just cutting up the greens. If you're wondering why this section is here, it's because the real reason is because I was just uploading the pictures, and when I went to download them, I missed a row, so I downloaded all the pictures out of order. I mean, all the videos, whatever. So fuck you, we're putting this section here. Anyways, in the meantime, while you're cutting all your fucking huafin away, all your veggies, it's time to put on the meat. I just got 2 sausages, I took the meat out of the casing, and I put them in a pan, a cold pan, and then put it on max heat to heat up and, you know, draw the fat out. Anyways, just, you know, smash up the meat a bit till you get nice little small pieces and a bit of browning, all the fat comes out, you know. Anyways, next I put in my onions, you know, stirred it for a little bit, then put in the ginger too. Now then, if you're wondering why there's just random bits of green onion, in the onion and ginger is because I was a fucking tino here. You know, I'm gonna search up that word later and write it here right now. And I just put all my shit next to each other, forgetting that I was gonna do it in separate steps instead of all together. So I just separate the fucking green onions out of the onions and the ginger, and fucking separate the greens from the whites, because I ain't mixing no races here. And then I was like, shit, this is the crap video. Anyways, let's keep going. And then I put the mushrooms in. Now then, I'm sure you're curious what we're going to be using for our chili or whatever in this mabo doufu, because I don't have any bean paste, sadly. So I used 2 of these dried chilies, some chili powder and some smoked paprika, just because it was red. I wanted to make sure it was super red. Anyways, I just cut the shit out of those chilies, and I threw them, all of that shit in to the fucking pan, and it was almost too spicy for me to live. But I was able to conquer it, so we're fine. Anyways, I just gave those like chili things a few seconds to like bloom in the pan, and then I just went in with my way, my water. Then, of course, you know me, I went in with a bunch of hondashi and the secret cane powder, MSG, King of Flavor. Anyways, because I totally didn't forget, I also added some pepper, both black and white, because, you know, I like mixing races as opposed to what I've said earlier in this video. Okay, now that we got our kind of soup going on here, it's time to put in the tofu. Now, I mean, when my boss made this for me at work, he just threw in a bunch of big pieces of tofu and like smashed the shit out of it. But you know, I'm taking pictures of this. I'm making a video, so I cut them into nice squares and just plop them in without breaking them up too much. I also put the whites of the green onions in around about now. Now then, for mea wareware tuarua, some oyster sauce and soy sauce, because I would never forget that. And finally, to make it a tiny bit more spicier and aromatic, because I didn't want to kill myself enough already, it seems, even though I already tasted it and it fucking burnt my throat. I put in some doufu chili oil and some sesame oil. Anyways, with that, after it started smelling nice, I took it out of the pan, plated it in this nice bowl I've had for ages, put the negi on, and there you have it. We got mabo doufu. Of course, with a side of rice, because I'm enjoying that style right now. Now then, this is going to be something different. We're going to actually talk about how it tasted in like a little bit more detail than usual. So yeah, it was fucking good. A little spicy, especially when it was like fresh hot. You know, once it cooled down a little bit, you know, like a bit of whakamakadiri, it wasn't too spicy. You know, it was my upper limit, so I tested myself today. But nonetheless, I was able to consume about half of this, and I'm eating the rest tomorrow for my dinner. So yeah, pretty fucking tino reka, tēnā kai. It was pretty good. But anyways, in other news, as you can see, I have a new fit. Finally, definitely not like the Tucking Up plush came out finally that I pre-ordered. I mean, I just found some new clothes, yeah. And I didn't spend like 30 minutes trying to get these glasses on me. And you totally can't tell that I'm fucking Tetani. I mean, that random guy that comments on all my shit called Tetanifa. I don't know Tetanifa or no Maiwa. Nah, that's not me. But anyways, yeah, hopefully this track of uploading, I think 2 weeks in a row. I don't remember. I think 2 weeks or or like within 2 weeks of the previous upload. Let's hope this keeps going. Yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed that video, remember to like and subscribe and all that stuff. And yeah, ka kita no te whānau.